The Tesla Model Y, a solid winner. The Model Y was a hit from the beginning. Borrowing from the success of the Model 3, it actually took this success and ran with it. Actually, it took it and soared with it. What's not to like? More space, beefier tires, pretty safe, quite sleek, fresh, and unexplainably simple. And yes, it also qualified for the hefty $7,500 American government rebate, given as a pass on possible tax responsibility. Frankly, it is undeniable that Tesla and the Model Y team made a lot of things right with the Model Y. Aside from the controversy around the vehicle's FSD advertised capabilities and other technical issues, the Model Y is a true legend in the making. And I'm saying this as the whole and tough Tesla critic that I think of myself. For example, I genuinely dislike the cruel and greedy corporate tactics that Tesla and its leadership use to squeeze money out of its customers. I dislike the pretentious and deceiving nature of its CEO, among others. But despite these, an extra long run of good fortune, massive financial backing, and the greed notorious in American corporations, all have seemingly aligned and have supercharged innovation in production, trimmed out tons of fat from Tesla vehicles and its production lines, and have generated unbelievable demand. Plus, Tesla's superior travel range, safety features and record, and automated driving technology have allowed Tesla to stand alone on the EV industry field for a long time. Although now things seem to be leveling off, it is still undeniable the leadership position that Tesla holds, one that has largely come from the success of the Model Y. So, without further ado, here is the full Wikipedia article on the history and technical details of the Tesla Model Y.
So today I'm going to be reading real quick an article from Wikipedia again about the Tesla Model Y. The Model Y is a battery electric compact crossover produced by Tesla Inc. since 2020. The vehicle was presented in March 2019 as the company's fifth production model since its inception, after the Roadster, Model S, Model X, and Model 3. After its 2019 introduction, the Model Y started production at the Fremont factory in California in the United States in January of 2020. Production at the Giga Shanghai, China was added in December 2020, and at Giga Texas in the US since late 2021. Deliveries from Giga Berlin, Germany started in March 2022. The Model Y is based on the Model 3 sedan and serves as a larger variant with around 76% of parts being shared between the two and identical exterior and interior styling. While most Model Y are configured with two-row seating, in the US the Model Y offers optional third-row seats for a 7-passenger seating capacity. In 2023, Tesla delivered 1.2 million Model Ys, making it the world's best-selling vehicle that year, surpassing the Toyota Corolla and becoming the first electric vehicle to claim that title. With at least 2.16 million units delivered since its start of production up to December 2023, the Model Y is also the most popular electric vehicle of all time. Tesla claims the Model Y was, again, the best-selling vehicle in the world in 2024. Deliveries are being delayed as an improved and refreshed Model Y was revealed in January 2025 with similar upgrades as the upgraded Model 3. And the article continues with a bit of history. Pre-launch in 2013, Tesla Motors filed to trademark the Model Y. Later in 2015, CEO Elon Musk teased a Model 3 based Model Y with Falcon wing doors. In 2017, a Model Y silhouette was teased to Tesla shareholders at the annual general meeting in June. Musk announced that the Model Y would be produced in a new factory, as the Fremont plant would not have room to accommodate another production line. In June 2018, a new silhouette was revealed by Musk. He stated that the Model Y would be formally announced in March 2019. The Model Y announced had been planned for 2018. However, production problems with the Model 3 resulted in it being pushed to 2019. In October 2018, Elon Musk revealed that he had approved the finalized design for the first production version of the Model Y. However, production would not start until 2020. On March 3, 2019, Elon Musk published multiple tweets announcing the unveiling events and confirming some specifications. Musk confirmed the vehicle would use standard doors as opposed to the Falcon Wing doors used on the Model X. The article continues. Production. Tesla originally announced plans at the unveil to assemble the Model Y at Giga Nevada in Sparks, Nevada, along with the battery and drivetrain for the vehicles, unlike the Model 3, where drivetrains and batteries are assembled at Giga Nevada, with final assembly completed at the Tesla factory in Fremont, California. 2 months later, in May 2019, Tesla said that they instead planned to shuffle production lines at the Tesla Fremont factory to make space for the Model Y, production. On January 29, 2020, Tesla reported in its Q4 2019 earnings report that Model Y production had already started in the Fremont factory. That one can now place an order for their premium versions with all-wheel drive, and that delivery of the Model Y would begin in Q1 2020. In November 2019, Tesla announced that the Tesla Model Y would be the first vehicle to be assembled at the first European Gigafactory, Giga Berlin. Tesla started deliveries of the Berlin-made Model Y since March 2022, mainly for European markets. United States deliveries started in March 2020 for the long-range AWD version and the performance version. Later in 2020, Tesla began shipping cars to the Canadian and Mexican markets. Initial production of the made-in-China Model Y began in mid-December 2020, with 250,000 Model Ys expected to be produced in 2021 in China alone. In November 2020, Tesla signed an agreement with LG Chem to supply battery cells for Model Y production in China. Vehicles. On October 7, 2020, Musk tweeted that Giga Berlin Model Y would get single-piece rear and front frame cast, structural battery pack, and new 4680 cells. Vehicles manufactured from April 2021 no longer include radar for adaptive cruise control, and those from May same year lack lumbar support on passenger seats. On July 25, 2021, CEO Elon Musk revealed that Tesla was planning to release an updated design for the Model Y by the end of 2021. In addition, Tesla planned to implement their new structural battery pack to improve range. These new cars would be manufactured by the two new Tesla production facilities in Austin, Texas, and Berlin, Germany. If Tesla was not able to roll out the new 4680 battery cells by the end of 2021, they would use the standard battery cells until the 4680s were ready. In early 2023, Tesla removed the ultrasonic parking sensors. Automated parking features relying only on the camera were shown to be unreliable. The article continues with a 2025 updates. On January 10, 2025, Tesla launched a redesigned version of the Model Y in China, with delivery set to begin in March. The new Model Y features a full-width light bar as its daytime running lights and tail lights, as well as a touchscreen for passengers in the rear seats. The long-range version also has an extended range of 719 kilometers, that is 447 miles, up from the previous 688 kilometers, 428 miles. As customers of other models complained about the lack of the turn signal stalk, the 2025 model refresh keeps the traditional turn signal stalk. On January 23, 2025, Tesla revealed that its updated Model Y SUV will be available in the US, Canada, and Mexico starting in March, with a starting price of approximately $60,000. The Launch Series Special Edition includes a 320-mile range battery and Tesla's advanced driver-assisted technology, full self-driving supervised, which is typically a $8,000 upgrade. In comparison, the older Model Y begins at $44,990 with a 337-mile range for its rear-wheel drive variant. The most noticeable changes to the exterior of the Model Y include a sleeker front design with a more streamlined nose and a thin light bar across the hood. The rear now features a full-width light strip. Inside, the refreshed SUV offers a configurable light strip that runs along the cabin, a new touchscreen for rear passengers, and upgrades like powered rear seats and improved suspension for a more comfortable ride. And there are some photos which I will post on this chat. Some technical details continuing with this article. The heat pump. The Model Y is Tesla's first vehicle to use a heat pump instead of an electric resistance for interior cabin heating. Electric cars using electric resistance heating can lose up to 40% or more of their range in ambient temperatures below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, that is -7 degrees centigrade. The heat pump can be up to 300 times more efficient than electric resistance heating. Some electric vehicles from other manufacturers, including the Nissan Leaf, the Renault Zoe, the BMW i3, the Jaguar I-Pace, the Audi e-tron, the Kia Niro, had already implemented heat pumps. Tesla's heat pump has been praised for using far fewer parts. Tesla's heat pump system includes unique features including the super manifold and the octo valve. Inside the super manifold, two systems meet, one for water glycol coolant used for managing the temperature of the battery, computers, and powertrain, and the other for the R1234YF refrigerant used for cabin temperature control. The two systems share a liquid-cooled condenser and a chiller. The octo valve has 8 ports that move the coolant around the different systems of the vehicle. The system allows the vehicle to remove waste heat from the vehicle's systems and use it to warm the cabin. Musk has said that the new heat pump system is one of the 2 most significant changes in the Model Y over the Model 3, which included it too in 2021. The other being the new single-piece castings. Radar. Vehicles produced since May 2021 lack radar for adaptive cruise control. In February 2022, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, that's the NHTSA, opened an investigation over phantom braking in these new vehicles. As of May 2024, the investigation is still ongoing. Software update 22.20.9 transitioned radar equipment Model Ys and Model 3s to Tesla's Vision. Steering assist is limited to 85 miles per hour, that is 137 kilometers per hour, down from 90 miles per hour, 140 kilometers an hour, on vehicles with radar, and minimum following distance has been increased to 2 car lengths from 1. Single-piece castings. In August 2020, it was reported that the Tesla factory in Fremont would soon activate the world's largest unibody casting machine for Model Y production, switching to casting the rear body in a single piece. Elon Musk told an interviewer that the Berlin-made Model Y is not just a copy of the Model Y, it's actually a radical redesign of the core technology of building a car. With this new design and production method, rear and front portions of the frame will be a single cast design. Injecting molten aluminum into a cast and having robots pull out the molded metal allowed Tesla to combine several manufacturing steps. This manufacturing process is expected to result in significant cost savings, reducing a complex structural frame of dozens of parts requiring many hours of welding to be reduced to just one part. Other savings include lower tool investment, reduced production time, lower number of robots, and a smaller production area. In August 2020, Tesla started assembling the world's biggest casting machine for this purpose, which the company called the GigaPress. The machine was supplied by Italian company Idra. Production of the Model Y with single-piece rear casting was reported to have started in late December 2020. The new process unified 70 different metal parts in 2 large parts. The article continues with markets and configurations. In the United States, during its introduction, there were 4 planned powertrain configurations for the Model Y in the US, which are the standard range rear-wheel drive (RWD), long range (RWD), long range with dual motor all-wheel drive (AWD), and performance with dual motor all-wheel drive. However, the long range RWD model was not produced until 2024. As of May 2024, the long range RWD, long range AWD, and the performance models are currently being offered for sale. And there is a chart showing those figures for those models and productions. Titled Timeline of Tesla Model Y in the US. The standard range RWD configuration was initially canceled in July 2020 after being listed as to be announced in spring 2021 due to the range 230 miles or 370 kilometers being unacceptably low to CEO Elon Musk. On January 7, 2021, Tesla once again released the standard range RWD configuration alongside the 7-seat option for the Model Y. The standard range RWD features 244 miles, that's 393 kilometers of EPA estimated range. Tesla stopped taking orders for the variant in February 2021, making it the shortest lived configuration offered for the Model Y. After reports emerged in February 2021, on December 6, 2021, Tesla formally notified customers who had pre-ordered the long-range RWD that their chosen configuration is no longer available in the US. According to reports, this configuration was never delivered in the US. On April 9, 2022, Tesla began building the standard range AWD configuration manufactured at Gigafactory, Texas. It was equipped with the new 4680 battery cells, and structural battery pack technology rated at 279 miles, that is 449 kilometers, of EPA range. At first, this configuration was only available for employees, invited reservation holders, and customers residing in the Texas area. Around April 7, 2023, Tesla made the configuration for sale to the general public. On September 14, Tesla stopped taking orders for the standard range AWD. On January 12, 2023, Tesla announced a significant price reduction for the Model Y and Model 3. This reduction made the Model Y long range eligible for the federal tax credit of $7,500 under the Inflation Reduction Act, or IRA, which is applicable only for cars that are priced below $55,000. Tesla reintroduced the standard range RWD model to the US market in October 2023. In May 2024, the standard range RWD model was no longer offered for sale and was replaced by a long-range RWD model. It was revealed that the standard range RWD model vehicles built in 2023 and early 2024 were the same as the new long-range RWD model, which It was revealed that the standard range RWD model vehicles built in 2023 and the early 2024 were the same as the new long-range RWD model, but with the former having a software lock in place to reduce range to 260 miles. Elon Musk announced on social media that owners of the standard range RWD model from 2023 and 2024 may be able to pay a fee to unlock additional range pending regulatory approval. For Canada, in April 2023, Tesla began producing made in China models, Model Ys, to be sold in Canada. Australia. Orders for the Model Y in Australia opened on June 10, 2022, with initial configurations offered were RWD and Performance AWD and imported from Gigafactory Shanghai. Deliveries commenced in August 2022. The long-range AWD configuration was released on April 4, 2023. China. On June 5, 2020, Tesla launched the Model Y online design studio for the Chinese market, allowing customers in China to place orders for the upcoming Made in China Model Y. First delivery of the Model Y was made on January 18, 2021. On January 1 or 1st, 2021, Tesla started selling the Model Y in China, and it sold out its planned production, an unknown quantity, for Q1 2021 within 6 days. In June 2024, the Jiangsu province government listed the Model Y as being eligible for purchase for government use. It is the first time that a Tesla car entered China's official vehicle procurement catalog. Specifications. There's a chart that I will post on this chat, and it has specifications, categories on battery, powertrain, battery cell type, battery capacity, range, that's the EPA range, and the range for the WLTP. EPA, of course, is US or North America. WLTP may be Asian. Or perhaps European or international. Yes, it stands for worldwide harmonized light vehicles test procedure. It also has a category of 0 to 60 miles per hour, top speed, power, peak power, or torque peak as well, consumption, that is energy consumption, drag coefficient, cargo space, and curb weights. For example, I will pick here the standard range RWD. That's the rear wheel drive. That may be the basic model, the most basic model. So we'll go with that, go with the many categories. Of course, the power train is the rear wheel drive. The battery cell type is the prismatic. The battery capacity is 60 kilowatt hours. The range EPA is 244 miles. That's 393 kilometers. And the WLTP range is the 282 miles, or 455 kilometers, or 267 miles, or 430 kilometers. So I guess it has two WLTP ranges. Unsure why. Do put that in the comments if you have an idea why that is. One, it's a bit higher than the other. 0 to 60 miles per hour for this RWD model is 6.9 seconds. Top speed is 135 miles per hour, or 217 kilometers per hour. The power peak for it is 295 horsepower, or 220 kilowatts. Torque is, the peak for it is 310 foot-pounds, or 320 metric newtons, or newtons. Consumption for energy is 15.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Drag coefficient is 0.23. And cargo space is 76.2 cubic feet. That is 2,158 liters. That is the maximum volume with rear seats down and including a front trunk. And the curb weight for that vehicle is 4,209 pounds. That is 1,909 kilograms. And they do have the specifications for the other models. For example, the performance model, the battery cell type is different, is a 2170. The battery capacity is a lot higher, is 81 kilowatt hours. The range is a bit higher. For the EPA is 276 miles, or 446 kilometers. WLTP range is 514 kilometers. 0 to 60, 3.5 seconds. Top speed 249 kilometers an hour. The power peak is 340 kilowatts. The torque peak is 674 newtons. The consumption for energy is 15.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. That is for the performance model. And the curb weight is a bit different. For this one is 4,416 pounds. That is 2003 kilograms. The all-important safety. There is a chart that is broken down into the NHTSA, that's in the US, the IIHS US as well, the Euro on Cap 2022, that's in the EU, European Union, and the NCAP 2022 which is the Australian safety authority there. Australian New Car Assessment Program. And the overall scores seem to be quite high, 5 stars for most categories for the NHTSA in the US. The categories are overall, frontal driver, frontal passenger, side driver, side rear passenger, side pole, and rollover. The rollover has 5 stars, 9.70%. In the IIHS category for the US, all of the categories are rated as good, with an exception of the headlights. Varies by trim option, which is good, acceptable, and the latch ease of use is also acceptable. But small overlap front driver side is good, the small overlap front passenger side is good, the moderate overlap front is good, the side original test was good, roof strength was good, head restraint and seats was good, and the front crash prevention vehicle to vehicle was superior. Front crash prevention vehicle to pedestrian was superior. On the European side of things, Euro cap overall was 5 stars. Adult occupant was 97%. Child occupant was 87%. Vulnerable road users 82%. Safety assist 98%. For the NCAP, overall was 5 stars. Adult occupant 97%. Child occupant 89%. Vulnerable road users 82%. Safety assist 98%. There's a note here saying Model Y doors are electrically operated, so in case of an accident or malfunction, occupants may need or may be locked inside the car if they do not know how to operate the manual door release that is more complex in rear doors. Not all Model Ys have rear door manual release. And that is per the Tesla Model Y owner's manual. Opening doors with no power. You may want to look at that link if you own a Tesla. Reception. The Model Y has been generally positively received. Needless to say, critics praised the car's quick acceleration, spacious interior, and range. However, they criticized the vehicle's clumsy handling, stiff ride, and bizarre looks. According to Top Gear, the Model Y is a great car to live with, despite its design and insufficient comforts. The Model Y is also touted as the leader in its class, but reviewers note that the competition is rising, with numerous alternatives hitting the market from other manufacturers. In 2024, Consumer Reports named the 2024 Model Y to its best cars of the year. 10 top picks of 2024 list. The only electric car to make the list. Model Y was best-selling car worldwide in 2023. That is according to the Tesla, EV, Inside EVs, and also according to Clean Technical. Awards. In 2023, the Model Y won the Auto Vista Group Residual Value Award in the category of Compact and Large Battery Electric Vehicle BEV SUV. The Model Y also won the Best Company Car Award at the 2024 Car Buyer Best Car Awards. In 2024, the Tesla Model Y won Auto Trader New Car of the Year Award. Tesla Model Y also won Top Safety Pick Plus Award from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Tesla Model Y also won the Best Family EV in Parent Poll by Baby Center. That is per Forbes 2024. and also won Best Company Car by Parkers. That is according to Fleet News from the UK 2025. Sales. There's a chart here. I will probably post it as well. And it goes from year, US estimate, and the different regions where the vehicle was sold. So for example, in 2021, the US amount of units sold were close to 172,000. In China, 129,000. In 2022, in the US, sold close to 231,000. In China, 315,000. In the UK, close to 35,000. In 2023, it sold about 385,000 units in the US, and in China 456,000 units. And the figures for the 2024 are not out for the US, but for China there are 480,000 units more or less, and UK 32,000, in Turkey 11,000, Australia 21,000, Thailand 881 units. And that is that article. Thank you very much.